Hi everyone, welcome back to Eating Secrets. So what we're making here is I'm making the base for my bubble bath cupcakes. That's all my mixture ready to mix up. It's been ground finely so there's no big lumps in there, but it doesn't really matter if there are a few small lumps in because these are going into the base, the cupcake bases here. I found these gorgeous cute ones. It's like a peachy pink colour, and they've got bows on. Aren't they sweet? Really sweet. So that's the cupcake cases. I'm doing 24 in a batch now. I wish I had some fancy machine so I could press these, but these are so much easier than putting them into the normal cupcake cases with the fanned edge. It's much faster, much easier doing it this way. It is a messy job this. When you're whisking with your whisker, all the powder flies onto everything. And the faster and the stronger the whisk, the better it works. Now I'm just going to whisk a little bit so you can see me whisking it in, but I'm trying to hold the camera with one hand and work with the other, so it could be a little bit shaky and it'll most definitely be noisy. So here we go. You'll see even with the oil in how messy it makes the base. But I love how strong this whisk is. Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. So we've got the mixture. It's really well mixed now. And what you need to do is make sure, not with a palette knife, but scrape all the bits right down from underneath and bring them up to the top, because you end up with the bottom part not mixed together. You'll see what the consistency is like, and we're just going to press that into our molds. Again, I'm trying to do it with one hand because I've lost the little extra piece from the top of my, I'm doing it again, from the top of my tripod, so I can't put the camera on and tip it over so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to take my mixture and try and pop it into there without spilling it over the edge, but of course I always do. And obviously I usually do this with two hands, but I'm just giving you an idea of how I do it here. I might say how we do it from time to time, but there really is just me doing it. And you need to pack that down really tight. I get it tighter when I'm using two hands, but I'm struggling a little bit just doing it with one hand. Still got this cold, you know. I mean, it's 100 times better than it was. But what I'll do is I'll press it all down into the molds. I have done a video on this part before, so I don't need to go overboard with this. You'll find that in my videos, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago, I'm guessing. I haven't a clue really. But if you want to see a video where I'm filling the molds, it is with the old. Okay, so what I've done is I've improvised a little bit. You might hear some heavy breathing. I've tied the camera around my neck. So I've got my mixture over here. I just really wanted to show you because I've got different cups now, cupcake cases. I just really wanted to show you me filling them up and how much easier they are to fill than the old ones were. When they've got that feathered fan shape round the edge, it's very hard to get the mixture pushed down into those zigzaggy bits. So I just get the back of my spoon and I push it in like that, and always leave a lip sticking up around the edge for your topping to stick onto, because I don't know anyone yet that's managed to get the top to stick to the base. for me, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I mean, most of the time they do, but sometimes they don't. So it's better to have that lip, and then at least it keeps the product in one whole thing until you go to use it. So if you're going to go and use it, I would always open up a Cupcake bath bomb over the bath, just in case the bottom falls off. And when I first started making these, the bases were a bit too soft and crumbly, but now they're rock hard, and all I've done is just put some more liquid into it to make sure it really does feel like wet sand. That's what it needs to be like. And it smells absolutely delicious. It's a beautiful English rose, and it's also got a gorgeous orange blossom and tiare flower in there too. I'm sorry if the camera is wobbling about, it's because it's round my neck. Right, so I've got all of those filled, and because I've got a fair bit of recipe left in the tub, I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to make some bath bombs with it. And what I've done is I've popped 2 rosebuds in every one of these. I'm not sure how many I'll fill, but probably won't be 12. I'm going to just do those as well and show you them. And these will always come in handy for my gift boxes. It's really rubbish, isn't it, with me moving about. And also having to check the screen to make sure I'm videoing what I'm trying to show you. And with bath bombs, you need to pack them really tight. Well, I do anyway. Whenever I'm sharing anything with you, I'm sharing what my findings are. Could be totally different for someone else. So I'm just talking from my perspective, always. Sometimes you suggest to do things and they never work out for the other people like they do for you, so that's why you've got to find your own way with all of this. And then what I'll do with these as well is I'll actually go around the edge of each one, pressing them down so they're not untidy around here. It smells absolutely gorgeous, this. I've never been a lavender lover, but I absolutely love a good rose. Gotta be a good rose though. I have smelled some yucky rose scents. It's Saturday and everyone's in the house. Oh, hello everyone. Someone was just saying they thought I was going to look like Mrs. Doubtfire in a comment. I just thought that was hilarious. Hello, children. So just a very quick point to make. Obviously my bases are now rock hard, and I just wanted to show you something that I do with every batch. In the bottom you can see that you get, obviously the mixture spills over the edge, so I take that out and I clean the bottom, and then I clean this out of here as well. So you get a lot of crumbs in there. I don't know if you can still hear I've got me cold, but it's going. And wow, I feel a lot better. I've got a massive order to fill this week, so I'm going to be crazy busy again, but I'm still going to try and upload as many videos as I can. I know that's what I always used to do, and I've really missed doing them for you. It's nice, really nice to be back. So here we are, it's step 1 of the topping. You can see I've mixed some of the base ingredients in, and that's just some of my colour, because this is just going to be a nice pale pink. I'll just do a little bit of whisking on to put the colour into it, and then come back later. Sorry if it's a little bit loud. I don't want a really dark pink, I just want it nice and mellow. Hope you can hear me. So here we are, I'm just folding in the last lot of ingredients, and so you see it's really quite stiff now, and it needs to be stiff. If you're going to pipe and you want sharp looking piping, it needs to be stiff. And this is what gives you the calluses and things on your hands, this sort of thing. I haven't got any at the moment because I've had a nice little rest over Christmas because of my cold. Do you like me being quiet? I'm sure some people will think I rabbit on, talking about unimportant stuff all the time. This, it's a really cool nozzle, this. Let's see if I can see the number. I think it's a 2M, but I can't see the number. But it is a Wilton. I don't know if that is, you're able to read that. I bought every nozzle I could possibly find a couple of months ago. So you can see all the icing, it just goes everywhere, over the whole room when you're making these. So I'm just going to pipe my last few now. And the topping in my cupcake bath bombs, they also have fragrance in as well. John's button in as usual.
That's not the piping bag that Kate's got. It's Karen.
You're not, you're the prize pumper in here, John. So these are the pink rosebuds. I've always done pink rosebuds in the rose cupcake bath one, so you're going to use that?
No, it's been used, isn't it?
Has it?
So it can go back, but it's been used.
What's it being used for?
Declan was using it for the tree, wasn't it?
I got John a fancy axe for Christmas. Didn't want it. What you got me that for?
Well, we've got oil scintillating. What do I need an
You
axe
love
for?
chopping trees.
I haven't got
You
any
love
trees
chopping
left.
trees.
I've chopped them all down.
Well, that's why I got you it.
Declan wanted it, I think.
It was my idea, not Declan's.
Was it?
Yeah.
Shut up, you, Nevin. Was it you that wanted this axe? Where are you at? You that wanted the axe. Oh.
So I'm just learning how to use the YouTube video editor, so my editing isn't very good at all, but I'll get there eventually. So we've another 12 to go. I won't bore you with putting the roses on the other 12, but just say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I've got more to come. Bye for now.